Hello Cancer, and welcome to your March 2022 video. So now Cancer, on the 2nd of March we have a new moon, and this new moon will be happening in your 9th house. Now the 9th house is about learning, travel, experience. A new moon gives you a new way to look at your spiritual journey and how you basically gain perspective. When we think of the 9th house, we think of wisdom, understanding, where we get a higher perspective over things. It's very good for travel, it's very good for writing, deeper understanding. It's great to even gain a new experience during this new moon. So to try something that you wouldn't normally try. When we put ourselves outside of our comfort zones, and we know you love comfort, but getting outside of our comfort zones and when we try something new and gain a new experience, it gives us a different perspective. And that perspective is where we gain the wisdom. So during this new moon, look at ways in which to learn something new. Even if it's reading a book that you wouldn't normally read, trying something completely different to open up your mind, to open yourself up to new experiences will be so good for you during this new moon. On the 7th of March, we have Mars and Venus in the 8th house. This is great for researching. Mars and Venus together also bring in the love connection, especially because Mars and Venus, both those planets being together. But for you, this is happening in your 8th house. So it's great for research. It's great for partnering up as well with a business partner, someone you want to, connect to about business or even finance. Very good for investing when it comes to the 8th house. Also, when it comes to relationships, this is the house of intimacy, where we become a bit more vulnerable and share parts of ourselves with those closest to us that we wouldn't normally share. This is the energy that gives you the courage with Mars and the Venus, the gentleness, to open yourself up more when it comes to people you want to be vulnerable and intimate with in a different way. Now, on the 10th, we have Mercury, and Mercury will be also moving into this 9th house. So this is about communication and what you're thinking about, especially when it comes to learning, experiences. You might have a message that you want to share with people, an important message. Sometimes advice, giving someone advice over an experience, 9th house that we've had, can really help someone through a difficult time. This is the energy where you share your knowledge. You could even decide to learn something new, take up something to study, or you could even be teaching as well. This is the beautiful energy for wanting to teach and learn. And also, once again, take a trip, travel. It'll be on your mind. It'll be something that you'll be thinking about doing and planning for, wanting to take some time away. Enjoy that energy. On the 18th, we have a full moon, and this full moon will be happening in your 3rd house. Now, the 3rd house is about our mind and all we've been thinking about, as well as communication and learning. The full moon will be shining light on your mind and how you communicate to yourself. The communication that goes within is so important. What we say, are we being too self-critical, too judgmental? This is where our mind gets away with us, and we need to be more mindful about how we think, especially during that full moon, I would suggest. Otherwise, it can become quite heavy. This would be a great full moon for, connecting with like your neighbors and even taking a trip. Once again, it's very busy this March month for you, of movement, doing things, learning, experience, looking at your skills. And especially with the full moon, you might have realized, there's a skill that I have that I haven't really been utilizing, or there's something that I really want to learn. This full moon allows you to release any fears that are holding you back and actually take action upon anything that you want to learn. That will be really good for you. On the 21st, we have the Sun moving into this 10th house. And on the 28th, we have Mercury moving into the 10th house. Now, the 10th house is all about career goals, dreams, ambitions, and reputation. So you'll be very focused on your career, your goals, your dreams, your reputation, and sense of purpose in what you're working towards. The Sun will offer opportunities, and Mercury will be a lot of communication with even people that are important. So if you are seeking a promotion or you're seeking to apply for something, even business related, This is the energy where you really are working towards your goals, and goals are personal to all of us. We all have personal goals. So whether you are at home, retired, or whether you are studying and wanting to move up in what you are studying, this is the energy. Or career, about promotions and so forth, or seeking employment, this is the energy to do it. If you're at home, what goals do you have when it comes to, if you're a mom and you have kids, what are your goals? What is important that you want to see on a day-to-day that we accomplish? And they can be small things, but it's the small things that give us the big rewards. And if you are retired, what is your sense of purpose? What gives you drive? What do you want to take on that makes you feel fulfilled? This is the house of fulfillment, the 10th house. It's the things we work towards that give us the rewards that make us feel fulfilled within ourselves. And that is different for every single individual. So take some time, allow for those opportunities to come in, and really enjoy the end of the month. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Our website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.